From Philadelphia, MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit to short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. In now, Chris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Up and in for ball one. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and then it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball. Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So it was a swinging strike three. Chris Bryant is the second out of the opening frame. Anthony Rizzo is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes. Now to the plate, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
He's set and the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. A one pitch on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 2 for 4. Swing and a line drive. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Bryce Harper now.
The right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
Batting third, the first baseman, Reed Hoskins.
He's set. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber moves over. Makes the play, one away. Now in the box, JT Realmuto. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 1 for 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is foul for the first strike. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Giving chase is Almora. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Batting fifth.
Coming to the plate now, Odubel Herrera. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. The next Cubba, Javier Baez. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
The shortstop.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Softly hit to short. Segura charging this one. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now batting, Michael Franco. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman,
First delivery to him on the way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Descalso will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 1 for 5. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Caratini has a play, and that ends the inning. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Grounded to the right. Hernandez is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The second baseman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the ever versatile Daniel Descalso. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Into the box, Jason Hayward.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
He's running. Now a step off as they've got the runner between first and second. And they'll tag him out between first and second. A careless mistake that time, and the inning is over. At the plate, Gene Segura, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Not shortstop.
From the stretch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. In the air to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And now Bryce Harper.
Right fielder, number 3.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Darvish pauses. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. And Rizzo able to make the catch in the end. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The third base.
Stepping up now, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Comes set, and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Too high. 1-2. Hayward gets his lead at first, nobody out. Popped up. Hoskins in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
The first base.
Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. No balls and 1 strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Lined hard to center field. Pereira is there, 2 gone. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning. So stepping in, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's set and the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And that misses 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Line drive, base hit. Ready for another chance? Michael Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath. Take a step out of the box. And know you got a few to play with.
There's Descalso on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now at the plate, Albert Almora comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. That's popped up. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. Riding in once again, Jake Arrieta. He reached on a single in his first try. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Andrew McCutchen. He topped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Arrieta stands at first with 1 out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Almora falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gene Segura. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Darvish pauses. First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward will get there, and he puts it away to retire this. Digging in, Daniel Descalso. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. 1 down. So coming to the plate, Yu Darvish. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Now batting.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Digging in once again, Bryce Harper. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Almora facing back at the track, into the shrubbery, and gone. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Hard on the ground towards short. There's Baez. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. 1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. No balls and a strike to count. Realmuto over at second. Franco on at first with 2 down. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Chris Bryant is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And he popped him up, and that'll get down for a base hit. So a runner at first now with one away, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. He's set. Here it comes. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hot shot to third. Franco has it. Hernandez at second. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Now at the plate, Jake Arrieta. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
The pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tyler Chatwood is forced onto the mound now following the injury. Andrew McCutchen will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. They put the tag on him, and he is out at first base. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hayward coming on. In there, a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. McCutchen, the runner at second with 1 away. Up top, it's 2-0. Left field and deep. Schwarber going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder,
digging in and looking for more. Bryce Harper comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. The swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. And gone up into the second deck. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, JT Realmuto. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's Oh, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop. Ready for another shot now, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fouled off. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Segura. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Albert Almora. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Odubel Herrera. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Popped him up. Descalso is there. He's got it 1 away. So striding in, Maikel Franco. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Almora is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Daniel Descalso, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a bouncing ball, foul. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. McCutchen on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. David Bodie will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, David Bodie.
A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line towards center field. Herrera is there, 2 gone. Stepping in, Chris Bryant, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Behind 0-2 now. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Our final line.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Gene Segura standing in, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Philadelphia, the shortstop.
First pitch on its way. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. The 1-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Descalso backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Ready now, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw-in time at first for out number 2. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. His matchup numbers with Hendricks, batting at an even .400. He also has 1 home run. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Hoskins, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle round, you have to grow.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. So digging in now, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Javier.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. At the plate, Chris Bryant. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 2 for 6. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Bryant on at first, nobody out. And he popped him up. Segura onto the grass. He's there and records the first out. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
And the runner back safely. Runners on first with 1 down. And there he goes towards second. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out. So he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. The 3-1. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. Settling in now, Jason Hayward. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hot shot down the line. but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Harper. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber, his past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 2 for 8. Adam Morgan gets the call out of the bullpen in the very first inning, as they certainly didn't get the start they had hoped for. Ball 1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
2 balls and a strike now. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. 3-2 now.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Leading off the inning, JT Realmuto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are 2 guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Striding in, Maikel Franco. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Franco is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to pitch. And the throw to first is there. Into the box now, Daniel Descalzo.
Leading off.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Too high. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Almora with an even count. 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
1 out, nobody on. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Now that's popped up. Hoskins falls for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, will be the next to bat. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Heading out toward shallow right. Harper has it in his sights, and that ends the inning. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. Hit hard on the ground to second, and the Phillies are into the hit column. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adam Morgan. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Adam Morgan.
Sean Rodriguez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Sean.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw. And Contreras nabs him with a strong throw to second. And the pitch on 2-1. 2-2 now.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. It was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. There's a swing and a high pop-up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura.
Number 2.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Pat Neshek is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 93, Pat.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. His career numbers against Pat Neshek, an impressive 4 for 7. In there, strike 2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Fred.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Segura has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the 3rd. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. 0-1 the count. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the. Digging in to try it again, Bryce Harper. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batter.
From the belt, the pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Man at second here with two away, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And he popped him up. Hendricks shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Wilson Contreras.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Hayward, or often just Jay Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 1-1 to Schwarber.
1-1.
It's 1-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is into the box now. Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Well, partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone.
A drive that's got a chance, and that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up.
The batter.
So we're all tied up. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Pat Neshek. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. On the move again from first. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses a handle there on the transfer.
The left fielder, number 22.
From the stretch. This ball will be chopped foul. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Hayward is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura, he flew out in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. Almora is going to have room out there as he puts this away to... Striding into the box, Daniel Descalzo. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Pitch is popped up. Franco waits on it. 1 down. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result. Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
So he throws him for the strikeout. Albert Almora becomes out number 2 this inning. No balls and a strike to count. 1-1.
1-1.
Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count.
Pretty good slider out of him right there. That pitch is definitely a big reason why he's pitching so effectively right now.
Count even at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Ready once again. Odubel Herrera. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to lower his sights a little bit right now. We talk a lot about this, the elevated heater. We're seeing it so much in today's game. He's got to find a way to make this pitcher work down in the
Your
zone.
attention,
Mike
please.
Montgomery is
Now
given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation.
Number
2 runners
38.
in scoring position to deal with. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. He pulls this one into right, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Stepping into the box, Michael Franco. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Second base.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Here comes the first pitch. Now a curveball misses inside.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Scott Kingery will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Scott.
And they're runners at the corners now. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Rizzo over to his left. 2 gone. In now, Andrew McCutchen. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out. Tyler Chatwood trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Almora in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Sir Anthony Dominguez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Leading off.
Here's the first pitch to him.
The shortstop.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Another payoff pitch. He loses him on ball 4. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And this is in the dirt as it short hops him here, and he can't make the play at first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Pereira is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got it.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Gene Segura. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. This is skied into short left center. Schwarber comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And now Bryce Harper. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. A ball and a strike. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Outside 2-1. The 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 one more time. Left side, but well fouled.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Almora ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the trap. Now to the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Count remains full. A payoff pitch one more time. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. The relay, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Descalso. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he popped him up. Hernandez ranging into shallow right, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? The next Cub up, Albert Almora. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Hector Neris comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Liner toward right center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. David Bodie will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
David Bodie.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Herrera moving in. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So the lineup flips over and digging in Javier Baez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Descalso on second. Almora at first. 2 out in the inning. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Now time is called. This might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. His career numbers against Hector Neris. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he misses again, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here. The 3-0 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Edelbray Ramos answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. The 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Harper at the track. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. 2 runs have scored. And a relay home. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Sent out to straightaway center field. Herrera's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is... Number 56 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
Tried the old ambush tactic, and it almost worked right there. Wasn't able to keep that first pitch fastball fair. The at-bat, he's got a lot left in this. If he's able to let that one go, I still think he can have a quality AB.
Now batting, Odubel Herrera. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. As we play out the last few innings, I guess it's safe to say this one hasn't gone the way we thought it was going to go. Despite featuring 2 of the most deceptive pitchers in the game, neither of these guys were fooling any hitters in this one.
You know, D-Row, this is a classic of one of these matches of guys that are more touch and feel kind of guys. And when they're not on point, they have a tough time getting through a lineup.
I know we expected more out of both these pitching staffs, but let's flip it. Let's give some credit where credit's due. The offenses were on point. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters' meetings, and they executed the game plan.
Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that means Michael Franco. Brendan Kinsler is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out. He's set and the pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's 0 for 4. Ball and a strike. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And he pops it up. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. And to score from third, the tying run. Andrew now will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 15. And
couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Andrew.
So a big spot. Here comes the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Franco at third. Hernandez at second. Now at first with no outs. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Popped straight up. Hayward coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. 1 run scores. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Baez has it. There's Descalso on the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Here's Bryce Harper now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Lined into right, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now. Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Down the first baseline. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. That'll end the... Juan Nicasio is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's Jason Hayward now. His lifetime line against Nicasio, batting at an even .400. 1 ball, no strikes to count. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Line toward right center. And Hayward has a base hit. The throw into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. Hayward rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as the gap shortens to 4 now. At the plate, Daniel Descalso. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Daniel.
A ball and no strikes. 1-0. Schwarber, the runner at third with no outs. Daniel De Los Santos is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 51.
Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Runner at third here, nobody out. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Stepping up now, Albert Almora. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Almora.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. Victor Caratini will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. First offering on its way. And that misses ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 3 runs already home here. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout as that will now load the bases. He's set. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
3-0 now.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1. 3-1, here it is. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. And now a Crucial spot. Bases loaded. Two men gone. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Lays off 1-0. This is pulled into right. Harper there to put it away and finally put an in. Brad Brock enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. First offering on its way. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard towards the hole. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So stepping in, Odubel Herrera. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Almora, the range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Stepping in, Michael Franco. He singled his last time up. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Fouled away. This one's down to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Kyle Schwarber tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. And this one runs up high, ball one. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Up next for the Cubs.
First delivery to him on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down. Lifted the other way out to left center. Herrera on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Cubs are down to their final out now. And into bat next is Albert Almora.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
Our final line scores.
MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Into the box is leadoff man Jason Hayward, and we are ready for baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball just missed above the zone. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Batting second.
Here's Javier Baez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out. Here's Chris Bryant now. Career line against Jared Eichel. Just 3 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Bryant is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt he's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
3-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there, and that retires the side. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes.
The shortstop.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Softly hit out to short. And 1 gone. And now Bryce Harper. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He's taken him deep once. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Hendricks, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Rhys Hoskins started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. A bouncer to the left side, right to Bryant. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Schwarber is retired, and there's one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Contreras playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Standing in, Daniel Descalso. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop 3rd strike, as now the inning will continue. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Almora.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like that.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Digging in, JT Realmuto. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He has a 3 for 12 line. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pitch is popped up. Rizzo has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away. So coming to the plate, Odubel Herrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. And a ball, 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-2 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The relay. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So here now's the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. First offering on its way.
Kyle.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. Here's a breaking ball, too low, 2-0.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Here's Jason Hayward now. He worked the walk to open up the ball game.
Hey, going back to his first at-bat, that was a terrific at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches, and one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up early on the starting pitcher.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Hendricks gets his lead at first, nobody out. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Anthony.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Hit out towards second. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. So striding forward now, Jared Eichhoff. And we'll likely see him square around to bunt. First pitch of the at-bat. There he goes. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Hernandez on at first. Nobody out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Andrew.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's a look over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. behind 0-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a throw over to first, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Now at the plate, Gene Segura hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
The tag, and he is out. Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hernandez on the grass. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. So one away here in the Chicago 4th. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. And he lays off there, 1-0. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The 1-1 home is a ball down and away.
Count is 2-1.
Ground ball left side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the ever-versatile Daniel Descalso. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Lifted in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. And that's the second out of the inning. So a runner at first with 2 away. And into bat next is Albert Almora. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
I got 2-1 the count.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So striding in, Bryce Harper. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The right fielder.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Digging in now, Rhys Hoskins. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. JT Realmuto 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Almora, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Called strike 0-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line, but speared on a hop. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Kyle Hendricks, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The pitcher, Kyle.
Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Hey, big curveball right there. He's able to steal a strike. I don't blame the batter one bit. That looked out of the zone, out of the hand, but he was able to drop it in at the top of the strike zone.
Grounded back up the middle. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And here's a slider for a called strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
The batter, number 9.
Runner at first following the error. And stepping up as the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Hayward, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2 strikes.
Here's another 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Off and running is Hayward. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Now back.
So stepping in, Chris Bryant, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And another foul ball. So this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third. Ready now, Maikel Franco. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now back.
Stepping up to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Sean Rodriguez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Sean Rodriguez.
Throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
So digging in now, Andrew McCutcheon. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch. Swing and a liner. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. And the runner will score from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. Digging in once again, Gene Segura. Runner in scoring position with Segura. Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. McCutcheon at third with 2 away. Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is. Adam Morgan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Phillies,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. He somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Herrera's there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set, and the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The count now at 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Daniel Descalso would be next. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The batter, number 3.
Ready for another shot now. Daniel Descalso. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. There's a strike. David Bodie will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Contreras leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Hector Neris takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans.
Here's Bryce Harper now.
Infield
in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Out of here, into the Visitors bullpen. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Reese Hoskins is working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both. So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Odubel Herrera. 3 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first. Victor Caratini is up off the bench as he'll
for Chicago. Number 7, Victor Caratini.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jason Hayward. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Javier Baez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's... Carl Edwards Jr. gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Settling in now, Michael Franco. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. 0-1, here it comes. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Baez onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Striding in, Cesar Hernandez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Contreras gathers, and a good throw just beats him. Hernandez is retired, 2 down now. Phil Gosselin will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Gosselin is on his way home. He scores, and they lead now by 4. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And that's through into left, a base hit. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. Into the box now, Bryce Harper. He went deep last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And Jose Alvarez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in, Chris Bryant. 0-2 with a walk for him so far. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo, who could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. This is line to left, and that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Rizzo, base runner at first with 1 out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now. Sliding into the box, Wilson Contreras. He's 1-for-2 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Digging in for his second at bat, David Bodie. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Segura ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Last time through was a base hit.
Rhys Hoskins.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. Looking up is Contreras. Gone! So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next to hit is the catcher, JT Realmuto. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. 0-1 the count. Comes set and the 0-1. Chopper foul. Ready on 0-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 7.
Here comes the first pitch. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Baez over to his right, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Albert Almora. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Another full count pitch on its way. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Addison Russell will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 27, Addison Russell.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Russell behind 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And now back to the leadoff spot from the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Jason Hayward. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around.
Hernandez gloves it. Oh, hold on. What a stop. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base.